I had to post it to the boys. Damn, I got... How much could you see? Nah, the vote is getting deleted, guys. The vote is getting deleted. Jesus Christ. Putting the past to rest to prevent another tragedy like you and me. That is my answer. Rosetta throws a thrust at Amberia's upper body, but before it could connect, ATL regains control of your frame and swipes Rosetta away. How unlucky. Okay, and you need to go, Abba. You go do some more learning. Fuck those tests, bro. Rosetta is knocked to the ground. I need to... If I was that para, you don't need to know. Oh, silence my phone. Her light wings have softened the impact, but she still crashes into an icicle. I think he's close to Echo Aria, so I'ma tune in for that stream, cause that chapter is peak. Echo Aria. Well, we'll see what the game gonna tell me to play next. Probably some more interludes. Always going on about your luck. I am Amberia is the actual unlucky one. Indeed, by unlucky, I meant you two. Huh? I've always thought the entire world was down on its luck. That's why the punishing virus broke out. That's why I have no choice but to defeat you. Because we're all marked by misfortune. That's why we all suffer. This is why we are bound. Rosetta, spare the talk. Do you think you can defeat Amberia, the perfect humanoid hybrid construct? The particles emitted by Rosetta's light wings disperse, forming a thin reflective film over the fractured ice. Rosetta's mixed expression, taken by hints of sadness, can be seen on the glinting ice. I'm not just defeating you, I'm going forward. Finally, some gameplay. Oh, it cutscene? Rosetta's voice? She's talking Japanese, but when it's gameplay time, she's talking English. Funny. Come at me, bro. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Rosetta T-pose? What? Where? I have to get close! I see what you're doing, game. Ow. We should be immortal, right? If it's a story boss. There you go. It is impossible to put an end to this long-lasting hatred. But I believe in you. I'll have to do my part too. Oh, this is me, huh? This is the commandant. The cutscene was wrong?
Life and death are but a moment apart.
She bugged during the cutscene? I did not notice that. Super, It's an old game, guys. It's an old game. The cutscene last time. Early chapters have Japan dub, but later chapter has Ian. See, they just didn't bother to go back, huh? They're not ZZZ where they switch like the voice actors every like 3 months and re-record everything, huh? Oh, nice range, bro. Punishing Bug Raven? Seems so. Punishing Old Raven. Hey, that's a move from Tifa, bro. I know that move. No! Last chapter. Have CN. Well, I guess on CN server they have CN. So they actually like hired Japanese voice actors for this. I think MiHoYo and Honkai Impact We're doing everything in Chinese.
Give me all you got.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
Life and death.
But I know the big CG cutscenes they were doing, they were originally first in Chinese, then they were getting dubbed.
Now you're on the other side of the line.
Not familiar with CN voice lines? Now, like, I play last chapter, voice acting Chinese in every language. What? There's dub in every language. That would make sense, bro. They have Wuva now, they can't be lazy anymore. Dodged. Swear.
Nothing to me.
Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Did you guys see that? I didn't.
Can you keep up with my speed?
Punishing the language. Oh no. Oh, not again. Oh, this is so epic, bro. They did not bother going back to their old chapters, didn't they? When the pain pierced through my body, a thought flickered into my mind. Nah, nothing weird as intended. Oh, shut up, Ultra. I'll destroy everything, I'll give everything up. But in the end, I couldn't. I didn't have it in me. So... Rosetta speeds through Amberia with lightning speed. Amberia launches secret missiles in an attempt to hinder Rosetta's movement. But Rosetta presses on without a care for the missiles. She charges and passes Amberia relentlessly. Commandant! Rosetta shouts for her next order. With her mind linked with yours, she could see more than just the battlefield before her. Fly up. I see. Rosetta propels herself near the ceiling. The seeker missiles, as if drawn by a vortex, follow her to the top of the cave in a line. Fire! Rosetta turns in mid-air, taking aim at the line of missiles. At the same time, she activates and expands her shield to fire at the line. The missiles explode, causing a huge quake that almost turns the cavern inside out. Taking advantage of the smoke from the explosion, Rosetta charges directly at Amberia. Rosetta! You're now completely Amberia, huh? It might have been due to the mind integration mentioned by Lamia, but Amberia no longer seems to be split between ATL and Amberia. It is as if she had become something else. I'm one step away from becoming free, one step from seeing the world. Why must you stop me, Rosetta? Amberia strikes at Rosetta with her hand, to which Rosetta parries with her spear. When our minds were connected, I felt your will and your desire, and your pain and anger also flowed into my mind. Then join me in revenge against the Union. Let's take our revenge on this world. No, this will only bring more painful tragedies. I don't expect you to forgive or understand us. As a humanoid hybrid, most of my mind is also taken by the instinct to fight. But regardless of what all this means to you, I must keep moving forward until we reach the future where we can acknowledge the past. Rosetta! Amberia strikes Rosetta with one of her front appendages, but Rosetta stands firmly. This is so epic. Commandant, permission for using my core function. Charge, Rosetta! Yo, CG! Rosetta is planning on unleashing the remainder of her energy for an attack, a secret weapon after her repairs and modifications in Babylonia. Before Amberia can react, Rosetta takes to the air and inserts her transformed spear into her shield. What are you doing? Amberia, ATL, I don't know if I'm the one to do this. But there is something that I must say to you. What? I'm sorry. With that, Rosetta points at Tiberia's core with her spear. During the battle, Rosetta has already made out the location of your core. Using her shield as a scope, she takes aim. And her spear fires a blast point blank. The huge blast of energy triggers a chain reaction with the explosion of Amberia's core, enveloping the surrounding area. You've been waiting to hear this, haven't you? Whoa, what a node, what a node. Now Rosetta just have a camouflage setting, trust? Yeah, it was the invisible camouflage, bro. I had 0 bugs with this game, besides the known sound bug. I also had the red slash bug, where every time the character changed on screen, they got like attack slash, even though nobody was attacking anyone. I had a bug where Lucia stuck me in corner. Of course, you had that specific bug, Ultra. Thanking Vanguard Studio for making absolute masterpiece of this Norwal. I mean the song. I'm cracking the oh, you what? What? And this is the end of the normal. Oh, you have some gameplay. So his story is still interesting. I would say by this time, reading Honkai, the story in Honkai would, at this point in time, would have been way more interesting than what I'm getting now from PGR. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe Kuro Games didn't have like money to hire good story writers at this point. We'll see. I guess it's a slow burner. Everybody says, oh, it's gonna get better, so we'll see. Gonna witness a peak art. There you go. I just said it and people are already doing it. After Rosetta's final blow, Amberi is completely engulfed by the explosion. The cave begins to collapse from the aftermath. Like Nexus, we are still looking for the consequences of Chapter 12 and they're now nowhere to be found. It's taking too much time, to be honest. It's like they want me to forget what happened at the end of that chapter. Are you okay, Rosetta? Witness Chapter 16? People were saying the same about 12, but we'll see. I can still move. I think we should get going though, Commandant. You discard the useless equipment to reduce the weight of the Polar Soldier. Rosetta also rearms her shield. Commandant, we probably can't leave through the way we came. Remember the closed doors on our way here? Think there's an exit? Oh, this is creepy music. I hope so. In any case, it should be safer through those doors than being in this place. The cave is about to collapse. With you here, Commandant, I'm sure we'll find a way out. With the next course of action decided, Rosetta turns to look at the wreckage from the battle before evacuating. The chapter broke your heart? I know spoilers, man. Farewell, sinner. That was not very cool to say, Rosetta. I'll be honest. So this is the last gameplay, huh? It's probably like, if you use the imagination, this is like an epic escape from a falling cave. Gonna be looking so cool in our mind. This place is collapsing. Commandant, let's get out of here. Pay attention to the falling icicles while you're moving. Get out of the ice cave. Hey, can we break this? No, we can't. All right. Kura spend all the budget on VA to the point where they don't have voice lines beside gameplay and menu interactions. Yeah, you can see that by the way how they like when you raise up your like affection level, they unlock all these cool voice lines, and I'm like, hey, that's very cool, but that's dumb. Papa Head is going to collapse. Better get through the icicle. This is so epic, guys. He's running. Yo, it fell right behind us, bro. Almost killed us. Did you feel the sense of urgency, bro? Oh, run, Rosetta, run! Oh! They got all the peak VAs, like I would know them. Real Japan VA have the most famous was like 10 of them are famous. A dead end? No. The problem is the direction of ENVA. They sound oddly off. Freelancers, perhaps. There's a similar escape situation like this done better in a later chapter. Not gonna say which one, yeah, don't say more. You still spoiled there's gonna be again, but okay. A dead end? No. Commandant, that ice wall seems to be weaker than the others. Maybe you can ram it with your mech. Maybe there's also maybe they spent less manpower on these extra chapters, so that's why they decided not to add them in the main ones. We'll see. You must have triggered the, yeah, it triggered something. No choice, let's, oh, yeah, let's go. Spoilers ban? Yeah, ban him, bro. Now jump, Commandant. Sure, let's jump. How do I jump? Wee, oh my god. Find the exit. Okay, we're gonna go right. This is taking a while, isn't it? There's light ahead, we just have to get there. You have Ian, Dante and Virgil, it is enough. It is, it's more than enough, because the anime didn't have the Ian voice of Dante. And Virgil. No, Commandant! We didn't make it. We did not make it. Rolled credits. We lived young and died fast. Oh, there is still more. We lucky few. And I unlocked like what I should play next. Kinda hint Dante VA even if he is famous. You hate him as a person? Roland Ziento, he doesn't sound like a simp. Well, so far from the story, like in extra chapter 02 where I am, Roland does not seem like does not feel like he's the opposite of a simp. I mean, the voice is off. Oh, the voice. Interesting. You shine a light on the surrounding area, but you still find yourself enveloped in darkness. Your mech ejects the pilot in case of danger. Kinda lucky I managed to catch you before the cave collapsed, Commandant. Right before the cave collapsed, Rosetta dropped her weapons and rushed over to protect you from the falling debris. Are you hurt, Commandant? What about you? Not so lucky. My light wings are smashed, but everything else is in working order. Rosetta squeezes out a smile to lighten up the atmosphere, but the situation is still dire. The cave seems to have entirely collapsed under the explosion, burying the production line and everything else in ice. Being a construct, Rosetta can shield you from the debris for a long period of time, but maintaining status quo does nothing to help the current situation. This is the peak art I was talking. Yeah, this looks very nice. Commandant, how do you think the IRU is doing? And Diana and the others too? They should still be good. Yeah, we defeated Amberia, so the Bionics should be pacified. The past has finally been laid to rest. Amberia, ATL... I don't know if I can prevent any further tragedies, but at least I have a way to end it. Yeah, remember, who were the guys that were saying, oh, where's ATL, where's ATL? We never saw ATL after this. ATL is fucking dead, we killed her. There's gonna be no more ATL in the game. Valics, should I go back to my Lily? I'm fine either way. Yeah, sure. You should play whoever you feel like playing. I mean, I play multiple characters. So yeah, definitely. Never listen to the haters. Everybody should play the characters they like. Even the Fakumram mains, bro. When Fakumram is out, every Fakumram enjoyer should play Fakumram, man. I don't mind. Hate the... Don't look at the people who hate the character. The past has finally been laid to rest. Amberia ATL. I don't know if I can prevent any further tragedies, but at least I have a way to end it. Now we can move forward. It's all thanks to you, Commandant. I wonder if the apology got through. Of course it did. That would be nice then. I came to this answer after thinking about it a long time. The answer to end this nightmare. Rosetta continues on, drifting through various topics, finding ways to keep your mind off the freezing weather and embolden your spirits. But the end eventually comes. The cold air seeps through the debris and into the space of you and Rosetta. Oxygen grows thin and you find your thoughts growing muddled. Don't worry, Commandant, I will bring you back. I promise the Grey Ravens. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, yeah. You play for Gunik, is it count? If you play Tekken for Gunik, sure bro, you also should play Lily then. To be honest, just play Lily because I like her a lot, but Lee got me hooked gameplay wise. A tag game would be very nice right now, Para. Commandant, no, Valics. Do you know why I choose you and why I ask you to help us move forward? Rosetta throws another question at you, the one question that had lingered the longest in your mind. Being a reinforcement operation approved by Nicola, Rosetta must have had numerous choices. She could have even requested for a solo operation. But she did not. She walked over to you and chose you. I'm always down on my luck, but... Rosetta mentions her misfortune once more, but she continues on. The constructs by your side always seem so happy. Even when misfortune befalls, they would never complain. They never show despair on their faces. I feel warmed whenever I see you hanging out with your squad members. I thought maybe I could learn something from you. Say, the strength to press onward. Hey, I hear sounds up ahead, get digging! Huh? Huh? An unexpected response interrupts the conversation, followed by the loose sound of ice crackling from above. Looks like at least my hunch is right. Well... Those who dug out the escape route were members of the IRU hastily sent by Captain Stason after the battle. Stason said he heard a huge explosion during the battle, so he accepted Simon's request and brought people for a search party. Finally, he found you here. Boarding a rudimentary elevator, you finally return to the outside world. The bionics that once attacked the ARU are now standing with the fisherman. The forest guards are establishing defense at the nearby forest. And Captain Stason was taking care of Simon, lying on the ground with a disdainful look on his face. It's over, smile. The sun rises, gleaming in an almost palpable luster, inviting the beholders to share in its warmth. Alright, shut up everybody.
Oh, 気をつけて。私に寄りかかって。そしたら今度は私が先導するから。
Hey, alright. What a cutscene, bro. The previous one was longer. My PS3 broke, I can't play Tekken Tag 2. Yeah, I was talking about the emulator. Lily is best with Lamia, two wife in same team. Lily and Lamia. There's a Lily in PGR by PS5. I can technically, but I'll be broke after, so no, not yet. Bro, not in my chat, bro. What the sorry, Alpha. Have some respect for yourself, man. What the So we have an interlude for Rosetta. Oh, they're telling me to play the interlude for Rosetta before playing the Fern Knight hidden chapters. I see. Same, IA, same. You can delete his messages, bro. Forest girl, always remember to pray. You were born in the snowy forest and you must never forget the weight of life. We didn't do any Rosetta's interludes. But yeah, I feel like it is a good time to do her interlude. How much did we stream 1 hour and a half? Clean it up. Yeah, clean it up. Delete your messages, Ultra. What the fuck? The heavy snowfall in the forest outside of the new Murmansk is finally coming to an end, leaving a thick layer of snow delicately balancing on the leaves. Actually, I was thinking, since Nexus asked me how is the story so far, and I said something about Honkai Impact, I actually wonder when is that chapter. List of chapters. It's chapter 9. So basically, guys, Honkai's story quality jumps up very high on chapter 9. And just like PGR, the first chapters are a bit short. But PGR we're like chapter 12 plus 3 extra chapters, so we're like 15, and I still don't see the peak. But I love the gameplay, so we'll continue. Yeah, let's see where it goes. One go, two go. Yeah, clean it up, bro. What the fuck? Hands on the table next time, Ultra. After chapter 13, most nightmares will be over. Nightmares? Bleeds. What does bleeds mean? Chapter 13 is confusing in terms of navigation. I can't wait. Falling calm stumbling out of... it has no music, man. Falling calm stumbling out of the forest and falls beside a tree. I don't know what they were thinking about that one. Oh, chapter 13. Impacting the tree, the sheets of snow on top fall like an avalanche. The cult's bleeding wound is like a scar on the powdery white snow. Oh, there you go. And they just simplified fake ascension. An old man with a shotgun on his back walks out of the bushes, patting the snow off his clothes. He kneels to observe the fallen reindeer. Rosetta. The bushes rustle and a little girl hobbles out. She must be the Rosetta that the old man is calling. Probably, maybe not. Grandpa Pfaff. That's a name. I'll leave this fella to you. You need to learn to survive in the forest. The reindeer is still struggling on the verge of death. Blood gushes from its shotgun wound. Bro, that's not how you hunt for deers. Panting, Rosetta wields her knife and approaches the reindeer. The eerie and hopeless look in the eyes causes her to wince. But she knows that her grandfather would never allow her to show any sign of weakness. She tries to restrain the trembling tip of her knife and aims it at the reindeer's throat. Right before Rosetta finally makes up her mind to stab the deer, Pfaff lets out a quiet sigh. Rosetta, what about the prayer? Boy, you gonna pray while the deer is in pain? Sorry, Grandma, I forgot. Also, somebody else drew this guy. You can clearly see the differences in the art styles of these two models. Oh, is somebody spoiling in the chat? Ultra? Rosetta hurriedly rests her knife on the floor and closes her eyes to pray. Remember, Rosetta, you must always remember to pay respects to nature and life. The greatest calamities come from humanity's arrogance. Do you get it? When Rosetta opened her eyes, the cult has already gone still. The fearful eyes are also closed. She breathes a sigh of relief and begins to skillfully skin the reindeer of its still steaming flesh and bones. Oh yeah, Grandpa, the fishing guild was looking for you. I think they're... I told you 1,000 times, don't speak to outsiders, don't even go near them. You know that they... Puff's sudden outburst causes Rosetta to recoil. He didn't see me, I just saw him looking around in front of the house. I thought he was a thief at first. Puff takes a deep breath to cool down. Even if he's a thief, they aren't someone a kid like you should be messing around with. You got it? Not spoilers? Okay. Rosetta quietly nods, afraid to say anything else. The guild member must be here on an investigation. I'll go to the port tomorrow. Just stay at home and don't go out. Alright, got it, Grandpa. I'll stop by the market on the way back. Seeing Rosetta puzzled look, Faf's expression softens. I'll bring you a carving knife. I know you've always wanted one. What about the reindeer? Did they cut its throat yet, bro? The reindeer, there's like struggling. Really? When Rosetta was a child, Faf would make wood carvings to either sell them at the market or for Rosetta to play with as toys. For me, PGR is getting good only after chapter 14. Chapter 12 is nice, and chapter 12 is interesting. You will see. Eco Area is cool. The little girl gradually took an interest to wood carving. Faf had known for some time, he just kept silent. It's almost nighttime. Let's pack up and hurry on back. Winter will come early this year, and so will the tide. Puff squints. In the far distance, he could make out the raucous noise of the bionics. Chapter 17, 16, 15. I'm starting enjoying the plot only after chapter 13. Can talk about it? Yeah, don't talk about it. I can't wait because I actually want to see, did they like hire a writer who saw like all the mess they did until now and did their best to like fix it and make something cool, or it will like perfectly glide in a good story. Oh yeah, but you're cooked, that's right. Being normal. You're a kind girl who is willing to fight for others. One day you would grow up. Everybody does. EX002 skipped? You skipped them, IA? No way. Oh, Ultra skipped them. Skipped everything else? Wait, Ultra, are you an Alpha fan? I thought there's no Alpha fans in this chat. I thought everybody likes Lucia more. The only floating record I've read is The Long Goodbye. Interesting. So far, all the extra chapters seems very important to the story. Only with Valics VA I revisited these extra chapters. Yeah, but you did read them. I guess for Ultra is something new. By the time Faf had finished his business with the finishing guild and selected a carving knife in the market, it was already noon. Hurry and pack up shop. Business is over today. The hell, I just sold me first Shivi. They are coming. Go home where it's safe. Hearing this, Faf realizes that the bionic tide is coming today. Where is the tide coming from? Huh? Like always, from the surrounding forest. Same deal this time. Quickly paying the knife seller, Faf turns and hurries into the forest. Oi Grumps, your change! Hey, keep it, bro. I am Lucia fan, because Alpha is Lucia too. Come on, man. Surprise Dog is Karenina fan? Be exact, but yeah, Lucia too. Rosetta, are you here? EX002 was easy to skip all important things wearing gameplay notes. Faf shoves open the small door to the cabin. There are no signs of invasion by the tide, but Rosetta is nowhere to be found. Faf has previously ordered Rosetta to leave a note whenever she would leave home. If only I hadn't gone out at this time. Rosetta, where in God's name are you? His intuition tells him that Rosetta's disappearance must be related to the bionic tide. And as if confirming Faf's thoughts, the characteristic roars of the bionics resound from outside the door. Roar. Damn it! Faf rushes out the door with an alacrity that betrays his old age. He begins firing his shotgun at the bionics. Kaboom. And he's down. That was funny. The pellets punch a massive cavity in the chest of a bionic, and it collapses onto the snow. The tide, however, is more than just a singular bionic. More begins to surround Faf. Whistles. A short whistle travels through the air, and over a dozen spears plummet from the sky, impaling the bionics that surrounded Puff. Crisp clip-clops of hooves approach. A centaur-shaped construct leaps over the bushes and stands beside Puff. My name is Temia, a member of the Forest Guard. Are you injured, sir? Seeing this strange construct introduce herself as a forest guard, Puff furrows his brows and shifts, quietly avoiding eye contact. Taking Puff's silence for shock, Temia strides over to comfort him. Before reaching Puff, however, a bionic, not completely destroyed, suddenly hurls itself at her. Roar, arg. A blast from Puff's shotgun punches a hole straight through the bionic's chest. Smoke dissipates from the barrel. If you don't destroy their power connectors, they might get back up again. Thank you. Several other Forest Guards members arrive, reporting to Temia. Captain, we found some fresh tracks leading to the foot of the mountain. Looks like they belong to a girl. To the mountains where the kids in town snuck off to. Why? There are quite a few bionic footprints nearby. I'm worried that... During the Forest Guard, Puff immediately slings his shotgun around his shoulder and hastily proceeds toward the mountain. Oh, IA is leaving? Ultra is leaving. I'm going, my rest is over. Hey, good luck studying, Ultra. Fuck up those tests, man. Beat them up. What else? Yeah, Lucia. Copy. EX002 was easy to skip, yeah. Alpha fight style is best for me, that's why I like her more. Alpha? Which one, I wonder? Kinda, I chased chapter 17. Can you rush through it? This is there, I brought myself to PGR. What do you mean, in chapter 17? Okay, good luck to Ultra, bro. Forest Guards, stay on guard and follow the hunter. Move out! What am I gonna play as? What is she doing? Rosetta cautiously hides behind a fallen tree and sniffs the air. Vital fluid. They're still moving up the mountain. I should have warned the girls not to go into the forest when I saw them off in the distance. Yep. Damn, you skipped through chapter 17, goddamn. But she couldn't break the promise she made to her grandfather to not speak or meet with outsiders. But now there are only two choices: charge ahead of the bionics to find the girls, or... Rosetta firmly grips her trusty spear. Or destroy all of the bionics. Damn, this... July 13, 2023, with PC client. Wait, aren't I a little girl? Okay, imagine this is little Rosetta. The bionics could be hiding in unexpected places. I'll have to find and defeat them all. So they can hurt people who accidentally enter the... forest. I skipped all the EX chapters till 13. This guy was doing his best to advise me on how to play this game chronologically correct. And I didn't listen, man. And I didn't listen. So how was your impression of chapter 12? If you didn't play the extra chapters. Only after chapter 13 I started enjoying the plot.
You think that's a better use?
I will see. I think definitely chapter 1 through 8 in PGR are like shorter than chapter 1 through 8 in Honkai. Bionics machines are standing in my way.
Can you keep up with my speed?
Don't shoot it. Finally, all the lurking bionics have been defeated. This area should be clear. Time to follow the footprints and keep moving.
We shall break through all obstacles.
How is a little girl fighting bionics, bro? She was scared to kill a little deer. Or there was like a time... What the... Rug-ga. Rosetta thrusts her spear into Bionic's power connectors, destroying it completely. Damn. Was easy to catch up. However, she seems to have mistaken the size of the tide. An almost endless horde of bionics are still charging out of the snowy forest. have to tell those girls to get out of there, now! Rosetta shoves aside the bionic in the way and scurries out of the forest. As expected, the girls are having a snowball fight on the mountain, completely unaware of the situation. Rosetta runs over and shouts at the girls anxiously. No time to care about Puff's orders. Run away! The tide is coming! The girl grabbed by Rosetta stares at her curiously. The other frolicking girls also pause and stare at Rosetta in interest. Wait, what's going on? Who are you? Anxious, Rosetta turns with the girl in hand, attempting to pull her out of this place by force. But she pauses at the sight behind her. The forest is still and silent, without any sound of bionics, as if the tide itself had never happened. Are you the girl who lives in the forest we've heard rumors about? Yeah, she blushes. Kinda skip means rush through, reading only summary and dual bottle stuff. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, I'm serious, but the bionics, where have they? I mean, the gameplay is too good, I'm gonna be honest. The girl, overjoyed, takes Rosetta's hand to show her friends. Huh? What do you say? I told you the girl in the forest wasn't just a rumor. That's what you get for laughing at me. The other girls gather around Rosetta, looking at her curiously. I'm Lisa. What's your name? Rosetta. Hi, Rosetta. Now that we know each other's name, that makes us friends. Come on, let's play. Well. Yo, new CG. Having never talked to anyone before, Rosetta did not know how to say no. In a state of confusion, she allows Lisa to drag her and join the other girls. It was a completely new world to Rosetta. She never thought she would be so happy just talking aimlessly with other girls or playing silly games. Because in old days you couldn't do directly to main chapters. EX were mandatory. I would wish it would still be like that. Either they should have left it like that or put the EX chapters in the main story, I'ma be real. Hope I should leave too, it's late and I'm sick right now. Hey, heal. Heal soon, para. It's hard to stay healthy when Tekken is in such a situation, I understand. Yeah, get well. And thanks for coming. Rosetta, thanks for playing with us for so long and telling us so much about the forest. No, it's yeah, I had a lot of fun. Great, but I guess we gotta get home. Looks like your grandpa is here to pick you up. Rosetta turns in surprise and sees Puff nearby looking at them. Grandpa, sorry, I was worried that the bionics were going to attack the girls, so I had to warn them. I won't do it again. To Rosetta's surprise, Puff did not seem to be angry. Instead, he politely waves at the girls. They need to redo old story. You want the remake treatment, huh? Rosetta, don't forget to wave and say goodbye to your friends. You don't want to be rude, do you? Bye. Bye, let's play together again sometime. Oh, I hope nothing bad will happen to Lisa. Grandpa, and to Grandpa. Rosetta, has living in the forest been lonely? Rosetta's eyes just wide open at Puff's question, but she then quickly shakes her head. Nope, not at all. I have you and the animals in the forest, Grandpa, and there's the guardian spirit. Everything is fine just the way it is. Puff laughs, a hint of resolution in his chuckle. He takes Rosetta by the hand and places the carving knife he bought on her palm. I'm getting old, Rosetta. Can't keep running around. Starting tomorrow, you'll have to buy supplies at the port for us in my stead. But why, Grandpa? And the tide too. Don't worry, the guardian spirit has returned, and the tide will be gone soon. Puff puts 2 fingers to his lips and blows a long and loud whistle. Rosetta runs excitedly to the side of the mountain, taking in the view of the sea. And it's Narwhal. I wonder if it's Derek. All of a sudden, a mechanical narwhal leaps out of the sea with a splash. The girl stops their snowball fight and cheer in awe. In the shade of the forest, Temia silently watches over the girls in play. Would we have been like them had it not been for that accursed experiment? The past is in the past. We are the forest guard. We are sinners with nothing but our duty. Captain. Let's move out, forest guards. We must destroy the remaining bionics before nightfall. Roger. They can compress it, do magic, cutscenes and voice acting, and it will be much faster to pass and even more enjoyable. I don't think they're gonna do it unless Hoyoverse will do something something the same with Honkai Impact. But to be fair, I mean, it might be nostalgia talking at me. I don't know how bad is to experience the first chapters of Honkai Impact. But seeing as they have like 2 gacha games, no way they're gonna go back. It's just wasted time. I don't think PGR is like... it intends to sell itself to new players. It's an old gacha and it will probably just keeping its old whales. This is the only chance for you to live on as an ordinary girl. Are there like many new PGR players anyway? Oh, she grew up. She's an adolescent now. It has been years after that died. Oh wait, hold on. It has been years after that died. Puff is no longer prohibiting Rosetta from meeting others. Like today, Rosetta is even occasionally tasked with buying supplies from the port. Rosetta, over here! A girl from the food shop waves at Rosetta, whom she immediately recognizes in the crowd of people. Where, let me guess, more rabbit pelts for sale? Morning, Lisa. Nope, it's a reindeer pelt. Yesterday, Grandpa shot. Still no seafaring? That mad narwhal is still rolling and falling about? Discordant noises travel over from the market entrance. Not yet. If we don't take it out while it's in the harbor, it'll just come back again and again. Some fine job them forest guards are doing, useless pricks. Yeah, it's a spoiler. Don't say it if it's a spoiler. Are you guys talking about the mechanical narwhal? What other narwhal is there? Thanks to that fatso, all the port's wrecked. Wanna destroy it just because of that? What do you mean just because of that? Port's down, no fishes, we all gonna be starving. Grandpa said the narwhal's the guardian spirit of humanity. It wouldn't just destroy the port for nothing, there must be a reason. To Rosetta's surprise, the fisherman around her burst out laughing. Ha 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 ha, you're killing me, girl. You hear that? She thinks the narwhal is a guardian spirit! And continues laughing. Well, okay, if you start it with well, I'm not gonna read it, just in case. Just in case I don't wanna get spoiled. What you're all laughing at? Everyone except you drifters know that we made that narwhal, and you call it a guardian spirit, huh? Also, Kuro helps new players with QOL. What's a QOL? So what? If you made the guardian spirit and now you're destroying it out of inconvenience, you're all just selfish. What does a little brat like you know? The fisherman could no longer control his temper and rushes over to grab Rosetta. However, Rosetta quickly catches his wrist and twists it behind his back. Oh, you little sardine. Damn it, let go! I won't let you go unless you apologize to the guardian spirit and us. Oh, quality of life. They add quality of life in PGR? Damn it. The port manager could no longer take it. He clenches his fist to swing at Rosetta. However, his punch is stopped mid-swing by the steel grip of an old but firm hand. She's my granddaughter, just a child. Don't be so hard on her, big guy. Grandpa! For latest chapters, it was even more disturbing. Well, what's up? Chuan, you have food, cat? Let me go check on my cat. Give me a second. Alright, cat is fine. The cat is fine. What did I miss there? Maybe he didn't. We have a turn point there. New dudes can catch up easily if we will get proper newbie experience. Okay. Right, the port manager shakes off Puff at the sight of Puff. Rosetta lets go of the fisherman. Pa! You're that weird old man living in the forest. Bloody outsiders, little ruthless savages, the lot of you. Call the guards and have them jailed. Jailed? Puff shields Rosetta behind the rowdy crowd. He slams the butt of his shotgun on the ground, letting off a loud thud. Listen up. The presence of the shotgun, coupled with Puff's fierce glare, instantly silences the commotion. I will hunt the narwhal alone tomorrow, but at one request. Huh? An old man with one foot in a grave thinks he can kill that whale? Quick joking around. The mocking laughter of the crowd resumes, but Puff seems to pay no mind. He pushes his way through the crowd, coming before the port manager. What makes you think you can kill the narwhal? Puff lowers his voice so that only the port manager could hear. At his words, the manager stiffens and takes on a solemn expression. Are you serious? This is too much for a joke. I stake my life on it. Your life means little to me, but... The manager shifts his gaze at the Rosetta behind Puff. For this little girl, the old man would never lie. Alright, fine, I will inform the captain. But remember, if you fail, you will bear all the consequences. I'm sure you know what that means for you and your granddaughter. Puff glances at the port manager, he grabs Rosetta's hand and leaves the port under the gaze of the crowd. Interesting. Is there something you want to say? Grandpa, didn't you say that the narwhal was the guardian spirit of humanity? Why are you killing it? I don't get it. Puff sighs. The steam from his breath escapes into the snowy forest. It's okay, you don't need to understand. Just know that this is my decision, that's all. The thing about the guardian spirit protecting us, protecting humanity, was it all a lie? Rosetta is just a mechanical narwhal. You are a human. You need human friends. Rosetta is about to retort, but Puff quickly interrupts her. I'll set out tomorrow morning. If I don't return in a month, run. Go as far as you can into the forest. Grandpa. And why is that? Just because of some scuffle at the market? Come on, man. What the f... Waking up next morning, Puff finds Rosetta gone. Rosetta! No, it couldn't be. Puff immediately packs his gear and rushes to the seashore for departure. To his surprise, Rosetta is waiting here with her spear. Grandpa, even if you don't tell me what you plan on doing, I wanna help you at least. If you're gonna kill the guardian spirit, I wanna be a witness to it. Puff stares at Rosetta bitterly. This girl grew up to be just as stubborn as he is. Without a word, he untethers the small fishing boat. Starting the engine, the two gradually leave the shore. Two humans, one narwhal. Their fates intertwine in the vast blue sea. Well. Journey's end. This could be the last time for us to be together. You, me, and him. Got a cool art. Day 21 since we left New Murmansk, sunny with a slight breeze. Rosetta watches the narwhal tow itself forward from the bow of the ship. She soon returns to writing on her logbook. We were lucky. When the guardian spirit tried to escape, we landed a harpoon on its back so that it couldn't outswim us. I wonder if Grandpa will yell at me if I still call it that. Rosetta erases the words guardian spirit and replaces it with mechanical narwhal. Unfortunately, the engine of our ship is weak. We can't keep up with it, and we're just being dragged along. I have no idea where we are, not even a single clue. End of log today. Why didn't you wake me up, Rosetta? Grandpa, you're sick. You should go sleep in your cabin. Puff squints at the horizon and clouds in the direction of the narwhal. Rosetta, fetch me the binoculars. Oh, okay, but there's nothing over there. Puff continues squinting at the direction of narwhal. Rosetta, get ready. Time for the final fight. Surprised, Rosetta is about to ask Puff for an explanation, but the sight from afar answers her instead. The horizon, the faint outline of land takes shape. Is that where you were trying to go? What's going on in that electric brain of yours? As they approach the coast, the narwhal begins to slow down. It seems to be drawing close to a bay. Grandpa, this seems to be the Drake Passage. We're approaching the nearby bay. Wait till it slows down a little more, then we can catch up and land the killing blow. Okay. The long chase is finally coming to an end. Rosetta, however, does not find joy at the journey's end, since it would mean that the death of the narwhal at their own hands. Huh? What are those glowing red lights in the sea? Rosetta, get back! The Corrupted. A hand suddenly stretches out from the sea and almost catches Rosetta, leaning against the bulwark of the ship. A precise shot from Puff shoots it off. Corrupted. It's all corrupted in the sea. All of them. They're using the current to follow the narwhal. Grandpa, it must be trying to prevent ships in the port from going out to sea. It's so they won't be attacked by the Corrupted. That must be why it destroyed the port. And now it's coming all the way over here. It must be for something important. Perhaps, as a bionic animal, it should have sensors that can detect ocean currents. Maybe it's thinking that they can be used to trap the Corrupted here. And he says something. What a fool you are. We humans have been so cruel to you, but you're still trying to save us. If that's the case, then the narwhal hasn't gone mad. It destroyed the port to prevent people from sailing out to sea. Doesn't matter, guilty or not, I must hunt him. This is our best shot. The narwhal's glide slows down. It flips in agony, revealing a sheet of Corrupted hanging from its body. But if the narwhal is gone, the Corrupted will come after us next. You're right. If it sinks into the sea, that'll spell trouble for us. Bam! Puff fires at the Corrupted hanging on the narwhal, while Rosetta keenly searches for an opening in the Corrupted swarm. Guardian Spirit, to the northeast! Swim to the northeast! Rosetta shouts. The narwhal, who seems to have understood Rosetta's instructions, swims to the northeastern direction. Sometime later, the two of them and the narwhal finally broke through the Corrupted-infested bay after suffering considerable injuries. Puff stands slowly. He staggers toward the narwhal resting next to the fishing boat and raises the high-voltage harpoon in his hand. The narwhal whimpers in a low hum. Its luminous eyes twinkle. You've done nothing wrong, but I must kill you to end the past, to end all sins, so... Before he could bring the harpoon down, Puff suddenly cuts involuntarily and falls onto the narwhal. He coughs of blood, coughs of blood, one cough after another. Grandpa? Grandpa! Well, well, well. Pray for life. Your prayer created a miracle. Now go for the final hope. Who's it gonna be? The forest guards? They're pretty far now. Rosetta jumps onto the narwhal and gently carries Puff back to the boat. Only then did she realize that part of Puff's body is beginning to rot. Oh my fuck. Jesus, bro. How'd this happen? But you didn't get hurt, Grandpa. The punishing. Damn it. And at a time like this. Rosetta has heard of the punishing virus from Puff not long after setting out to the sea. It is a terrible virus that had ravaged the world at the height of the Golden Age. The horrific virus had spread everywhere except high-altitude areas like the Arctic. Only a special serum can mitigate the effects of the virus. So, Grandpa, the thing you said I had to inject every day, that's the serum. Rosetta searches Pfaff for a shot of the serum in a panic, but Pfaff gently grabs her hand and shakes his head. Don't bother looking, I've run out of mine, for quite some time now. Rosetta checks the boat, there is only enough serum left for one person to make the voyage back. But why? Why didn't we go back when you knew it's not going to be enough? I have to kill the narwhal, no matter what, even if it kills me. But why? I don't understand. Because Grandpa has sent far more than the forest guards, so there's no need to feel any regret. But Grandpa, you've never done anything bad. How could you be a sinner? They must have made a mistake. Rosetta, listen to me. Killing the narwhal is our only chance to be allowed into the ARU. If that's the case, then I don't want to join them. Weren't we doing okay just living in the forest? For me it is, but not for you. I can't allow you to be stuck there your whole life. You need friends, you need the future. Rosetta becomes quiet. She has friends in the port. If she could live a life like an ordinary girl. Pfaff shoves the high voltage harpoon into Rosetta's hand. He points it at the narwhal's eye and nods. Kill the narwhal while you have the chance. Take the core of its electronic brain back to the port manager. He'll know what it is. Rosetta takes the harpoon. She shambles absently toward the narwhal, staring it into its eyes. The narwhal is tranquil, as if it has accepted its fate. They both stare silently into each other's eyes. Once you kill it, Rosetta, you'll be free. You'll no longer have to bear the sin that never was yours. You'll finally get to be a normal girl. You'll get to live without any regrets. But Rosetta shakes her head instead. She throws the harpoon into the sea and kneels beside the narwhal. If you are the guardian spirit of humanity, please listen to my only prayer. The young maiden can no longer hold back her tears. Please save my grandpa. Please, I beg of you. Only with the speed of the narwhal can the two of them make it back to the New Murmansk with the serum they have left. Rosetta, give up. It's not a guardian spirit at all. It won't respond to you. We created it. It's just a cold and heartless machine. It's an irrevocable proof of our sin in a foolish age. But it chose to protect humanity rather than fight. It's our friend, not a cold-hearted weapon. The eyes of the narwhal flicker. It lets out a bellowing roar, toiling visibly. It makes a hard turn and begins dragging their boat to the north. Possible. The narwhal's mind awakened because of Rosetta? We can't keep calling it the guardian spirit or just a narwhal. It should have its own name. To become friends, we must know each other's names, right, Derek? So this is how Derek came to be. The narwhal lets out a series of groans as if dissatisfied with the silly name taken and arranged from Drake Passage. Grandpa, no matter what happened in your past, the three of us have to get back alive. It shouldn't end here. Rosetta, you've really grown up. Turns out I was the only one trapped in the sins of the past. And with that, the journey between the two of them and Derek, the narwhal, begins anew. But this time, not to a perilous end, but toward their last hope. Last fight. I suppose the last fight has the secret node. This is how Derek came to be, huh? That's why they had such a special relationship. The last forest guard. Even if you have become a forest guard, you are always my granddaughter, my most innocent little girl. Alright. Even though Derek dragged us back at almost full speed, there was still no sign of land after more than 10 days. Rosetta sighs. She closes her logbook and walks on the deck to check on Pfaff. Now not only is Pfaff showing serious signs of the punishing virus, but so too is Rosetta. This is the last serum, Grandpa. Gritting through the excruciating pain of the punishing virus infection, Rosetta injects Pfaff with the last serum. But judging from the condition of the fever-stricken Pfaff, Rosetta, leave it for yourself. Rosetta shakes her head in tears. Pfaff can only let out a sigh, closing his eyes again. Derek says something. Derek, what's wrong? Are there more corrupted? Rosetta looks toward Derek. The outline of the continent is looming in the distance. Land! Ho! Grandpa, it's land! We're home! Rosetta returns to the cabin excitedly, but finds Pfaff already unconscious. Grandpa? Pfaff would likely never wake up again if Rosetta cannot find more serum. The huge narwhal, unable to stop its manic speed, crashes ashore with a loud roar. Overloaded and temporarily paralyzed, the narwhal Derek is trying to push the boat closer to the shore with its remaining strength. Thank you, Derek. You should rest here for now. We're at the coast near the port suburbs, but we'll still need to cross the snow-covered forest to reach the town. Grandpa, get some rest. Tomorrow will be a new day. Winter is almost over, and you promised to go on a picnic with me. The forest is going to be beautiful in spring. Rosetta picks up her spear and carries the unconscious Pfaff on her back. Each step toward the forest is accompanied by a drop of tear. Upon reaching the snowy forest, a most uncanny orchestra of screeches travels over the tide. Bionics?
I will spearhead this battle.
Spearhead this battle. I won't let you die, Grandpa. We will go home together. I can barely move, but I can't stop here. Yeah, these are bionics.
You think that's
Ow.
pain is nothing to me.
I know these bionics. They must have been hiding here ever since I first met Lisa. If only I destroyed them all back then. Really. They did not move since then. Cool song.
Do you think that's where you are? Come at me.
Go deep inside the forest. Should I like leave them and not kill them?
Fall! My spear shall assault you! We shall break through all obstacles.
We'll see if we need to Google it. The secret node. Nug. Suffering from the punishing virus while carrying Pfaff on her back, Rosetta can no longer summon up the strength to continue onward and falls to one knee. Gar. A bionic seizes the opportunity to jump out of the surrounding forces to deliver the final blow to Rosetta. This time, a tall figure jumps out of the forest and stomps on the bionic leaping toward Rosetta. Are you okay? Forest guard. The bionic struggles to get up, but the spear pierces its power connections and it loses function instantly. Oh, you're the old hunter and his granddaughter from before. Thank goodness, please take my grandma to the port, he is in urgent need of care. Seeing the hope in Rosetta's eyes, Tamia finds herself drawn to help her, but she bitterly looks away. I'm sorry, the forest guards are not permitted near the port. This is as far as we're allowed to operate. The unrelenting nightmare of the past eats away at the Arctic. It binds itself around not only Rosetta and Pfaff, but also the forest guards and everyone here. Rosetta peers at Tamia with disappointment. She grits her teeth and shuffles Pfaff on her back again. I see. The look in the girl's eyes tears at Tamia's heart more than ever. Even harder than the days she lost everything and became a forest guard. But she does not catch up to Rosetta, for she has too much to bear. Not just the sins of the past, but also the future of the forest guard. Rosetta returns to the port. People look in horror at the sight of the wounded and bloody girl. Someone, help! Save my grandpa! Rosetta, is that you, Rosetta? Lisa, hurry, where's the hospital? My grandpa, he needs serum. Help me find serum. Lisa furrows her eyebrows in silence and hugs Rosetta. After some time, she finally opens her mouth to speak. Rosetta, your grandpa, he's already dead. The words remain unsaid. But Rosetta refuses to let go of Puff's body. As long as she held on Puff, he would never truly leave her. No, that can't be. Grandpa, not even bionics the size of a bear could stop him. How could he? Rosetta chokes up, weeping silently. Rosetta, you're back? The port manager pushes aside the crowd as he rushes to Rosetta. He signals Lisa to step aside and whispers to Rosetta. What about the narwhal? Where's the thing that Puff promised? Rosetta shakes her head and slowly lays down Puff's body. With tears streaming down her cheeks, she wipes his face covered in blood and vital fluid from the bionics. Puff kicked it, huh? But no matter, I never had any faith in him to begin with. Stopping the tide forever is nothing but a fantasy. At that moment, the sound of an incoming connection request beeps from the port manager. Hey manager, what's the matter? We found the narwhal. It's beached near the forest like it's trashed or something. What? Puff still hasn't killed the narwhal yet? Port manager stares at Rosetta but soon smiles again. Well, this works too. We can still dismantle the narwhal. Looks like Puff lived up to his promise after all. Port manager waves, signaling the several technicians to come over. Technicians step forward, beginning to prepare to dismantle the narwhal. Wait, don't you have go through the forest to do that? He gave his life for the Arctic Drought Union. I will honor my promise to him and allow you to join us. She's very silent all this time. The port manager pats Rosetta on the shoulder, but she shakes him off vehemently. What are you doing? Fuck you, man! Rosetta grabs her spear and stands up before the port manager and the others, blocking their path to the forest. The narwhal, Derek, is our guardian spirit and my friend. I won't let you hurt him. Guardian spirit? You still on about this? The port manager and all of the other people in the port begin to uproar in protest, but no one dares to cross Rosetta's spear. You're calling this plague that destroyed the port a guardian spirit? No way you'll fit in the Union. Rosetta remains indifferent to the lambasting port citizens, for she has long since known that they are cowardly and timid. These people are the ones that Grandpa, Derek, and the forest guard are trying to protect. Derek, do you hear me? Rosetta yells out Derek's name to the heavens. Run! Run wherever! Save yourself! Run for me and Grandpa! Then make your choice. Whether you're still helping the humans despite their prejudice or if you want war with them, I'll respect your decision. Oi! Big guy's moving! Damn it, stop it! It's gone back to sea, mate. We can't catch up. What do? Good, Derek. Good. Badly wounded, Rosetta is no longer able to provide any more support. She collapses onto the ground, completely unconscious. Kill her! She's the reason the narwhal escaped. A sinner like her, she needs to die. No, I have a better idea. We'll turn her into a construct and force her to join the forest guards. What do you... Holy shit, force her? She's like a teen, man! She's like 6. She looks like 16 and what a piece of shit! No, you can't! Rosetta, she... Quiet, Lisa. The forest guards are running short-handed now. It's about time we try out some newer technology. She'll be the perfect lab. Oh my fucking god, bro. This is the people they're protecting, huh? This is where sinners end up, atoning for their sins in eternity. Forest guard Rosetta. Wow, it wasn't even her choice. I thought she chose this. Damn. Those are the people we're working with, bro? I guess the world government is not like much better. Let's see. We need to check how to do the secret node. PR. Interlude. Hidden stage. This one is called Untainted Prayer. Untainted Prayer. Let's see. Sophia, Chrome, Camu, Vera, Rosetta, Rigor. Oh, it is Rosetta Rigor, maybe. Yeah, it is Rosetta Rigor. Defeat all 3 hidden deep sea ambushers in being normal. This one? This one? Being normal. There may be some leeway. If done correctly, Camu will... Oh, wait. Yeah, they are hiding behind car wrecks and ambush Rosetta once you get close. If Rosetta says that she should have eliminated all of Bionics in the last forest guard, it means you missed some. You can replay the second stage until you eliminate all of them, as they don't respawn on subsequent playthroughs. Hey, alright. Seems easy. Skip. I guess the secret node will be like her already being a forest guard. Pretty good interlude. Holy shit, I did not expect that ending. I'd be very pissed if I was Rosetta, to be honest.
Can you keep up with my speed?
Like, she collapsed and what? She opened being a fucking robot, bro? No wonder Amberia lost her marbles. And how is the Arctic Union better than the Sinners if they're basically doing the same fucking shit, turning people into constructs? Moreover, into the same, like, humanoid hybrid constructs.
Come at me.
Bunch of bitches, man. See you. Reddit didn't say how many are there. No wonder she considers herself unlucky. That's it? Oh. Yo, Road Jack, hello there. The fact that we don't have new Rosetta frame after how long is annoying, honestly. How many frames does she has? She has like 2 only? Finally, all the lurking bionics have been defeated. This area should be clear. Time to follow the footprints and keep moving.
We shall break through all obstacles.
I guess I should replay the final node again. How have you been, Road Jack? Skip. We actually finished the normal extra story 2. And the game said I should do the interlude before doing the hidden node, so that's what we're doing. And if you do the interlude, you also have to unlock 1 hidden node. But yeah, Rosetta... My character playlist, Rosetta is actually now higher, on a higher place than Vera.
This pain is nothing to me.
She has good lore. Good backstory, to be honest. Only I destroyed them all back then? What do you mean, bro? But I did. I guess we'll have to do the previous node again.
We shall break through all obstacles.
Let me reread it just in case. Defeat all 3 hidden deep sea ambushers in being normal. They are hiding behind car wrecks and ambush Rosetta once you get close. If Rosetta says that she should have eliminated all of the bionics in the last forest guard, it means you missed some. You can replay the second stage until you eliminate all of them, as they don't respawn on subsequent playthroughs. But on my previous playthrough, Rosetta said I finally killed all of them. So what the hell?
I will spearhead this battle.
We need Kamui first. Bro, Kamui is not even real, bro. He's not real. Also, I didn't play enough of Kamui. I think I played only he was like starter frame. Don't feel like I played him enough. The long I've been lurking the scene while working. Hey, thanks for the lurk. God, I hate working. If I could like not work and live in peace, I would not work and live in peace. Bionic machines are staying. Where are they? There was one here. Hiding behind car wrecks. I think we did find 3 of them. So hard to pick loading screens. Yeah, they should give more slots for loading screens. I'm starting to have the problem too, actually.
Come at me.
It's hard because of memories. All the lurking bionics have been defeated. This area should be clear. Time to follow the footprints and keep moving.
We shall break through all
Bro.
obstacles.
It's hard because it has like many sub-menus where you can see even more memories. I think even some like spoiler memories you can see. Keep. Man, should I watch a YouTube video to see how it's done? Come on, man. Come out. Kinda want to keep different characters on them, but Grey Raven's pictures are so precious. You can check some interlude ones. They're cool too.
Nothing to me.
We'll have 3 patches in one next time. Didn't we already get like 3 patches in one? Are they? Didn't they already like started doing that? There's a lot of events in every patch now. Welcome back. Kinda. Finished evening routine. I still didn't eat,
Nothing to me.
but I must find. I must do the secret node. Running out of slots for the memories, you mean? For the loading screens.
Keep up with my
Last
speed.
3 chapters are superior. I hope they're better than Vuva. That good? That good? Bro, I swear to God, I killed them all, man. Oh no, no, Rosetta, leave them be. I think these are the last enemies. So let's go check again. Jesus Christ, what a node. I think there was a guy there. '31, '32, and you mean the last 3 chapters? No spoilers. I don't know.
We shall
I don't see any other ambushes here. There's something missing. Keep, man. They're hiding behind Karo. It's ambushes. Rosetta says that she should eliminate last forest guard. It means you missed some. You can second stage until you eliminate all of them as they don't spawn. Come on, man. I myself stayed in the secret for a while before getting it done. What secret? A spoiler? Spoiler-free secret?
I will spearhead this battle. Come at me.
Ouch.
It's nothing to me. Come at me.
I know these bionics. They must have been hiding here ever since I first met Lisa. God fucking damn it, man! Only destroyed them all back then. Oh, you mean the secret node?
This pain is nothing to me.
Peak started from the spiral of Kronos. Maybe I should check other sources on how to
We
unlock
shall
this.
break through all obstacles.
I hope it's not bugged, man. Rosetta Reaper. Crit node. Alright, we're doing it. Start by going to the being normal stage. Okay. This looks different. Spiral of Kronos is 91 out of 0. Yeah, we killed this one. I know. I thought you said 91 out of 10. I mean, damn, this guy. Yeah, we killed this one as well. This guy has a widescreen. Wonder if he's playing on phone or PC. I think we also killed this one. Maybe I should try that too, like going around the triangle thingy. Oh, this guy has tactics, bro. Lead the last forest guard. Thank you, bro. Here, take a sub too. Could it be despawning that last one? Yeah, I think I did kill 3 of them. Did it the hard way. Did you skip like the last triangle, like the last checkpoint to check back to the track? Does it despawn? Nothing else. There's nothing different that he does. How curious. Craziest thing about all chapters, they're referring so much about each other. Well, yeah, are you threatening me, IA?
I will spearhead this battle.
We'll see. I mean, I did it so far. I don't intend to stop, so don't worry about it. It was one here. I guess, oh, no, not here, further away. Integrity is crazy.
Do you think that's of any use?
I got your point. There was one here. Did he skip this part? I didn't. Skipped further away. Yeah, I think behind that truck. Also, I love the auto running. This is good. In Honkai didn't have something like this for a very long time.
Can you keep up with my speed?
So he skipped that checkpoint. I swear to God, if it's not gonna work, I'm restarting the game. Oh, there you go. Bro, this is such bullshit.
You think that's of any
Did you
use?
see that? Bro, Jack, did you do like the same? Did you have to do the same, like skip the checkpoint so the funny guy had to spawn? Jesus Christ.
We shall break through all obstacles.
For now, the best way to do chapter 13 is after chapter 12 hidden. What do you mean? The game says I have to do the 2 extra chapters. Enemies are on right, left, left. Yeah, the enemies were on right, left, left, but if you pass through the checkpoints, the last one will not spawn. That was the issue. That was the single different thing the guy in the video did from me. Yeah, we'll skip the checkpoint. Well, god damn it, man.
I will spearhead this battle.
Reddit did not mention that. I'm also like for that guy, the video guy, that he did not spoil the secret note. Just told you how to get it. Ow.
This pain is nothing to me.
Rosetta, are you around? Grandpa, I'm here. Do you know? You were born with a blessing. Coming to the world, you had already saved me, as well as your parents. My parents, you never told me. They brought you to me out of a nightmare. No matter what they did, you can take pride in them. So never blame them for yourself. Never blame them or yourself. Do you understand? I got it. Stop exerting yourself, Grandpa.
You think that's a good
Got a change of heart.
We
I
shall
forgot
break
about
through all
Lost Chapter. There is a Lost Chapter. We can skip this. Alright. The salvation of you. Then please let me watch over you until the end of my life. God damn it, Rosetta. Wow, are you like a holy? Are you like a holy person, bro? Calm the fuck down. In the mountains far from New Murmansk, an old man is living alone, carving wooden figurines. Extra 3 Lost Chapter? Yeah, we'll see what the game will tell us to do. So far the game does a pretty good job telling where to go. After chapter 8, after chapter 8 the game started to tell you what to do next. I'll stick to that. The wood carving is incomplete, and also I think the game kinda follows what you're telling me, IA. I completely forgot about its existence. We'll see. The wood carving is incomplete, but the outlines of a girl can be made out. A knock rings from outside the door. The old man quickly hides the wood carving. Who's there? Captain Pfaff, it's us. Hearing the sound outside the door, Pfaff opens the door wearily. A man and a woman, both researchers dressed in white, are standing outside. Don't call me Captain. I've had nothing to do with you for quite some time. As if expecting Pfaff's cold attitude, the two merely smile. Looks like you haven't changed a bit. Don't you remember that you saved us when the first experiment went wrong? I thought you were smart enough not to be blinded by clout and personal gain, but you chose to stay and continue with that horrific experiment. Pfaff notices that the two of them are visibly covered in wounds, even gunshot wounds. Why are you hurt? What happened? We escaped from Niflheim lab. Hehe, way more difficult than we thought. He does not look very hehe. Why? The Amber Project is now completely out of control. The people of the Arctic Drought Union are tracking down everyone involved in the experiment. It's a pity. We should have gotten ourselves out of this inhuman experiment back when you did, Captain. After the outbreak of the punishing virus, many places in the already unstable ARU took this opportunity to launch uprisings. Pfaff was once the captain of the armed force affiliated to the ARU responsible for suppressing riots and rescuing refugees. It's too late now. They were all innocent, but I sent them to hell myself. It did not take long before Pfaff understood everything. The refugees he rescued were sent to Niflheim to be used in humanoid hybrid construct research, among which was a kind girl, Amberia. There you go. Captain. We stayed at the lab all this time, not for research, but rather for her. Saying so, only then did Pfaff realize that the female researcher has a sleeping baby in her arms. Is this your child? The two look at each other in reluctance. Hesitating for a few moments, they both firmly nod. She's our daughter. The woman carefully hands the baby girl to Pfaff. Can you take her in? We hope that you can raise her, so that she won't make the same horrible mistake that we did. And what a cruel joke did fate play, huh? Pfaff is about to ask them something, but the baby in his arms begins to stir, as if about to wake up. At the same time, loud hurried footsteps could be heard in the distance. It's like, we gotta go, Captain Pfaff. Glad we could see you one last time. Sure, I'll take her in. Just one last thing. Does the child have a name? Rosetta. Her name is Rosetta. She decided on this name a long time ago. The two look at the lovely baby girl in Puff's arms for one last time. They take each other by the hand and begin running into the depths of the snowy forest. Puff cradles the baby girl in his arms and watches the two's departure. So this is your atonement for your sins. Huh. Puff gently strokes the baby girl's head in his arms. She opens her eyes and grabs Puff's thick fingers curiously. Or perhaps atonement for mine as well. And please let me watch over you until the end of my life. Oh, okay. I expected like some scene, some scene when after she becomes a construct. A good node. That was a very good interlude. Okay, so next time we'll do the hidden or the echo area. Oh, this is the one everybody's gassing up. Well, look who's this. I wonder who's that. Inscription of Labyrinth. This looks like alternative interpretation. This is the lost chapter. Is this Chang'e? See, but so far the game tells me to play Fern Knight. And I suppose after Fern Knight hidden chapter. So I suppose after the hidden chapters the game will tell me something else. Yeah, that will be pain. Okay, alright. Also, we were talking about the Recitativo di Fantasia, right? So I finished one run of Recitativo di Fantasia, and I am not supposed to play this. It had some moments in its story which implies that I already have seen Selena one more time after she got kidnapped by the Ascendants, which did not happen yet, so this should have been locked. This should be locked until we meet Selena again, and it's not. Hug who? Heart emoji? Hey, here's a heart. Here's some heart spamming for you, Hug 2. Hug who? Damn, I can't read anymore. I outread myself. So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Oh, good read. Oh, good reading sesh. Good read. Oh, I need to eat, man.
I'm tired.
It's extra stuff.
Let's call it for.
Oh, look, Alpha is taking care of me. She's like, hey, you should go sleep. You're so right, Alpha. He is so right. What did we get? Alright, you evolved a bit, right? Guess you had some skills. Why am I even upgrading you?
When can I be the boss?
I don't even know you. Shut up. No spoilers.
Enhance my combat skills. That's not necessary. My claws are fine.
You can get Selena from this mode. It's available early. I'm don't mind filling up my collection, but this is so far this is the most thing I hate about PGR. The story jumps around erratically. It's very confusing. Like they should have started from the first 8 chapters telling you what to do next, telling you when it's safe to read the character's interlude, which they didn't do. Like if you notice, we go here. Oh well, I didn't finish something. Collect something? What the hell? Maybe one. But I claimed everything. Oh no, I didn't. Clear in 150. Hey, alright. Because she is useful for your alpha, she's damage booster and a healer. Still didn't finish that mode. Yeah, that mode, like telling you redo it again and again until you get all the endings, that sounds
This fight
very scary.
better not be a boring one.
First 30 hours of PGR is pure confusion, it is. And thank you all for like helping me through this confusion.
Is that the best you can do?
Actually, before this, you didn't have the character, the interlude was locked. I'd say it still should be locked. From our perspective, we don't know anything about Selena.
支援開始
When the game itself spoils, it's truly annoying. It is. I really did not like when they mentioned we already seen Selena, by the way,
It's not
Commandant, and she's like in trouble, and I'm like, bro, shut up, Ayla, and she was not shutting up. That is really annoying. They should fix it more. Alright people, this is gonna be all for today. Thank you for coming up to this reading sesh. Wish you all a good night, good dinner, good lunch, whatever you have. I'ma go and probably gonna stream on Thursday. We know Ayla's tales about her friend. Yeah, we know it from Ayla's interlude, that's all. Good friend, well, what can I say? Then you miss on content because you are forced to get the characters to read interlude. So it's stupid, and so it's stupid in another way. Yeah, it is. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming.